Hey, it's Jim with Motivation Central Station. Out doing some gutter cleaning today. I am up in the sky in South Milwaukee. This is South Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Today I want to talk about the wellness wheel. The wellness wheel is 8 dimensions in your life that you can improve. When I'm not doing gutter cleaning and I'm not 2 stories high in the air, I do social work, and I work with people that have substance abuse problems, mental health. I do what they call peer support. So I'm cut from that same cloth. I'm one of those people that was able to pull myself up and out of the disease, and it's something that definitely has to be managed. I have to go to meetings. I have to, never pick up. I need to do all the above, just like anybody else that's in recovery. So I want to talk about the wellness wheel. The wellness wheel is something that I discovered in about 2013 when I was going to school, working on one of my degrees, and I volunteered at a mental health facility called the Grand Avenue Club, and it was really awesome model because the people that worked there were integrated with the people with the mental health issues. And I don't even call them issues, because if you have them, you have them, and then it's just coping with them. So but it was a great model because they integrated everybody. But they had this wellness center, and that's what I did. I put people through workouts, and they wanted to get more people up in the 4th floor because that's where this workout center was. So I had to give a speech on the 1st or 2nd floor, I believe. And they gathered everybody that was a member, and they gave out food, and we put together a little seminar there. And for that seminar, I came across something called the wellness wheel. And the wellness wheel is to help you in 8 dimensions of your life. If you go to Google, Google Images, and you ask for wellness wheels, it will bring up all different types of wellness wheels. Eventually I wrote a book about the wellness wheel because at that time, all the universities that were creating these wellness wheels about the 8 dimensions of your life, they had things on there for emotional health, social, how's your social part of your wheel, do you have enough friends, which nobody ever has enough friends, that's for sure, and intellectual part of your wheel, your financial part. And the idea behind these wheels are, if you're doing really well in life, in all 8 dimensions of this wheel, you should roll through life like a wheel. Now, if you go to Google, you'll see some of these are made up of 6 pieces of pie on these wellness wheels. And if you go, there's some that are even 12, but I typically work off of one that is 8. And so I wrote a book about this too back in 2013, 14, somewhere in there. And when I saw this wellness wheel, I'm like, this is the greatest tool for anybody, let alone somebody that's trying to cope with a mental health situation. And so I noticed, though, that they didn't have recreation as part of these wellness wheels. And for me, the whole thing about the wellness wheel, or my life in recovery and helping others, is to do fun stuff. I love stand-up comedy. I've been around stand-up for years. I've taught classes. Laughter was my first venture into realizing I was depressed for a long time. And I started going to the stand-up comedy class, and I was hooked. I'm like, I can feel this good naturally. It doesn't cost me any money, but 5 minutes of embarrassment. So to this day, I still try to put together a few minutes of material each week and go somewhere. Of course, under the corona thing right now, we're kind of on lockdown. But I promise you, people in comedy, when it comes back, they will have a lot of comedy for you folks, because humor's the best medicine. So anyways, I've been promising everybody that I would come up on the roof and do a show. And so I'm up here for you folks. And so I just wanted to give you an introduction to the Wellness Wheel. I think it's a great mental health tool. I want you to seek that out today, and then we're going to work some goal setting off of that and different broadcasts that are going to be coming up. But I want to keep these to 5-10 minutes each, when I produce them. I don't want to commit to a certain volume or a certain amount of time. But hey, glad you're hanging out with me today on Motivation Central Station. There is a Facebook page too if you want to reach out to me through that. I also have a podcast called Motivation Central Station, and you just Google that and it'll bring up the podcast. I do have more stuff developed on there, so if you want to hear a little bit more about what Grandpa Jim, I'm going to go by Grandpa Jim on here, is more about, but you can hit me up on there and want to hang out with you guys more and try to help you on a daily, there I go, trying I don't want to commit, but at least once or twice a week I'll definitely be on here, and we'll see if we can't make life happen together. So have an awesome, wonderful day, and I'll get back to doing some gutter cleaning up here and actually kind of enjoy it. So otherwise, hey, have a great day. Go out and help somebody. That always gets you out of yourself. I'm helping somebody right now. This ain't exactly my idea of fun, but actually kind of enjoy the work because it's very physical and takes a good part of my physical, part of my wellness wheel for me. So, hey, love each and every one of you. I don't know you, but if you have an addiction or a mental health problem, I definitely know you because I'm cut from the same cloth. So, hey, hang in there. Have a wonderful, precious day, and go take on the world, people. Conquer.